Well, friends, I said that I would update you, and I am a woman true to my words. We now know what the entire Twilight ColourPop collection looks like, and it is launching very, very soon. So we knew that we had the lip oils, we knew we had the eyeliners, the Super Shock highlighters, and the body oil, but we were waiting to see what the story was in terms of the eyeshadow palette, and we have it there. I have to say a massive thank you to Point Click Vibes. I've used all of their pictures, so well edited, and also I have a picture from TrendMood showing the palette. Let's discuss. So in addition to the full reveal, we also have the prices. So the palette is going to be $24. The Luxe lip oils are $11 each. The Super Shock highlighters are $10 each. Gotta say I'm quite impressed with that. Then the Graphics ink liners are $10 each. And the Sol Shimmering Dry Body Oil is $10. So again, all quite budget and consumer friendly. So let's look at the palette because that's what we've been waiting for. I mean, the packaging, 10 out of 10. Look at this. Look at the cool holographicness. Now, I don't know what it was that I was expecting, but it wasn't this. It feels quite washed out, in my opinion. Like, it's very Caucasian. Do I think that it's an altogether terrible colour story? No, not really. I can totally see where the inspiration comes from. It's from the scene where they're lying down in the meadow. Like, you can basically see that they, like, copy and pasted some of the colours from them. There's definitely some shades in there that I'm like, oh, I quite like that. You know me. I'm looking at that metallic green and that metallic-y blue. It looks quite pretty. I will say it just looks really, really washed out. However, we know that ColourPop have a little bit of a tendency to do that. So it may have more pigment in it than you might expect. Let me expand further on my point that ColourPop never really presents their products in the best or most accurate way. This is from TrendMood again, and here you can kind of see the palette a little bit better. But what I think she does really, really well here is she shows some swatches. And like, you can really see there's like a good depth here, not the best depth, don't get me wrong, but the swatches kind of show a totally different story. Like, it looks grungy and interesting, and I'm surprised. I think I want it. I think I want the collection. What is happening? I do have an affiliate link, FYI. I'll put it down below. I actually quite like this. What is even happening? It's kind of cute. I mean, for me, the colour story is actually really, really nice. I love a cool toned neutral because that is essentially what this is. It has a pop of green and a pop of blue, but in general, it's cool toned with a little bit of a grungy element, and I kind of like it. You know, I'm kind of surprised. And $24, that isn't going to break the bank. I'm kind of interested. I think I might get this and do like a swatching Sundays on this once I get time to get back to filming regular content. But I quite like this. And I mean, it's been a minute since I bought anything from ColourPop. So maybe this is the time. Maybe this is what's changing it all. I will say the thing that slightly confuses me is they've shown us those Luxe lip oils and now we've seen everything, but there was a promo picture where they showed like a really, really, really red lip, and now it's just like, oh, where did that come from? Because you said you didn't want a matte lip, so I'm a little bit confused. But in saying that, I do like these. I think they're really, really pretty. And initially when they showed these liners, they looked quite nice, but I will say the green one kind of left a little something to the imagination. It looked kind of watery, but further swatches have shown something a little bit better. Because I mean, look at that. That's quite built up and quite pretty. I like this. This is a really fun, like gothic sort of an edge. I do like this. I feel a lot of feelings towards this. I didn't think I would feel this way, but I do. But honestly, those highlighters, I mean, shut the front door. They're absolutely stunning. And of course, we have the body oil, which we discussed before. And I do feel like this is such a strong collection. In general, I feel like this is a really thoughtfully curated collection and it's put together quite nicely. I'm wondering if they're going to do any sort of like bundle price deals if you're getting the full thing. Maybe they'll have like a PR package thing that you can buy. I don't know. I'm interested. I mean, the palette itself is not really what I was expecting. I was expecting like more deep tones. But I mean, ColourPop doesn't really tend to do a lot of deep tones. They tend to go for like mid to very light. So this is kind of very much in line with their aesthetic. I do still quite like it. Did it meet your expectations? In general, I actually think this is one of their better collabs. In my opinion, I feel like they've taken the inspiration from the source material quite well. This isn't going to be everyone's aesthetic. I mean, let's be real. That's true of every single launch. But I feel like this is actually quite a good one. And I feel like this is going to do really, really well. I wouldn't be surprised if this sells out, you know? Like, it feels like one of those ones that will. But let me know what you think down below. Did this meet your expectations, or are you a little bit disappointed? I am interested as always.